So as we head into the 5th week now of this go-round of meme stocks or squeeze stocks, however you want to refer to them, Goldman Sachs out with an interesting note this morning, guys, on is this actually going to go away? And in their opinion, and I'm talking about David Kostin here, who is the chief analyst at Goldman Sachs, he thinks it will not go away. And not only that, referring to this just being the beginning of the meme stocks and this whole retail trading frenzy. So let's jump into this a little bit. We're seeing, obviously, heightened volume again in all of these.
Exactly. Like you said, week 5, AMC and both GameStop, which I have up here, making that spike in late May, and we're still actually holding on to most of those gains. It was close to a double up. We're right back in on GameStop, and it's still doing millions of shares worth of volume. This is a stat out there, and it's like you're talking about an outsized 44% of assets into equities on the retail side. Now that is, look, that's a tremendous number, and as long as the action stays, or I guess the focus stays on some of these meme names, whether it's GameStop, whether it's now like a Context Logic or whatever the latest phase or the new one is going to be, these moves could continue. And I think the clearest sign of that is when you see the last time GameStop made its move, it consolidated, broke again. Now we're holding up at prices. When this happened before, this flushed almost all the way back. $20 at 520 and then all the way back. This time through, we're seeing it hold at some levels here, which show the continuation. It's not about fundamentals. That's pure momentum that gets into play. And as some of these other names down the line start having that same kind of pullback, if the volume holds up and the interest stays, maybe it's not going to be GameStop a couple of months from now. Maybe it's not going to be AMC, but there's always another squeeze type play. We saw it with Wendy's as well, with Corsair. There's always something new, and as long as that interest is in equities, there's momentum somewhere to be found, Sean.
Okay, thank you so much, Neil, for that little review there. And it's actually this chart. Thank you to the team here for bringing this to our attention here. This is the scary thing that I'm looking at right here. You see the top 49% right now of household incomes associated with equity right now, of savings actually. So to me, that's high. Obviously, the games we played, last time we spiked there was 98. We saw what happened. Then you have another one at 2008. That's a spike down. So I don't know if this means anything for the equity markets right now, but it's a high percentage of people trying to play that game. And I mean, when you look at something like AMC, Brendan, you brought up how multiple weeks we've been high on this stock. And look, whether or not it's a reopen trade or something, if these meme stocks, and Goldman Sachs is going to be right, there needs to be other, drivers involved here. Like AMC, a lot of traders can understand it because it's a reopen play. People trying to go back to the theaters, right? Beat down because no one's attending. So you get down here $5, $10, $10, $14, $15, and then the rip up. There's no doubt fundamentally this is way overvalued, but that's not going to matter in the long run, right? People are trading based on momentum. There's gamma squeezes. And I just feel like the more educated the public can become about which names are moving, why they're moving, and how they're moving, then these games could just get started. And is it not going to be AMC next? Who knows? Neil talked about Wish there. BlackBerry's a mover. And what's the next name? We got to find the catalyst. And as long as there's some kind of a catalyst there, then yeah, there's going to be some squeezes. We saw Wendy's. There's going to always be names on people's radar.
One of the great things that the internet provides is an excellent resource for this information that wasn't around. You go back 10 years, even 5 years ago, It wasn't even close to the same kind of resource as it is today. So it's about, equaling or leveling the playing field, I should say, I guess, bringing more of this information to the people who want to be involved in this stocks. Does that mean that these meme stocks, continue and there's always something? Only time will tell, but a lot of signs pointing to this is not going anywhere, guys. So make sure you strap in and join us every single day as we cover these, guys. There we go, a little bit of a look at whether or not this is only the beginning of the meme stocks. Let's go to Valeria.
Hey guys, thank you for this informative content. Dear viewers, please subscribe to this channel to see more great videos.